Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Path of Exile. This episode we are going after Dominus. Emperor's Luck. That's a card I haven't seen before either. So in between sessions I once again did a little bit of crafting. And our Quicksilver Flask now gets some elemental resists while it's running. This one cures freeze and chill, which is pretty cool to have as well. Don't have anything against bleeding, which might be useful in the Dominus fight. But we now get extra mana when we're low on life. So that's also a bonus. It just burns through so nicely. Let's identify this chest. 4 additional items, 1 additional guaranteed rare. Get extra skeletons to kill, and it costs a firestorm. I'm totally fine with that. So let's regenerate some mana, get some resists. We get a spiraled wand, that was our guaranteed rare. Chromatic orb, some wisdom scrolls, 4-link 2-handed brass maul. Not that it's relevant, but it's, I suppose it's nice to get anyway. So the Flame Totem now has a slightly lower base damage. Instead of 370 it only does 320 damage because I no longer give it the strength bonus to spell damage, but instead it now has 20% fire piercing. So slightly lower base damage, but it's way stronger against things that normally it would have trouble killing due to resistances. So I consider that to be a fair trade.
Stone placed for the glory of God.
Still works pretty fine. And we leveled again. Nice, nice, nice. First one, minions have 10% more life. That means they stay alive longer. And also they regenerate 1.6% of their max health. So if they got 10% more health, that means they get 10% more life per second as well. All very favorable circumstances for keeping those things alive longer. And the first set of stairs. Let's see, a bunch of bubbleheads down there. Let's set up a nice ambush up here. And then just walk into it as we kill things. Caliga Imperatrix.
My mana is spent.
Okay, very dead. No real impressive rewards. And I lost my pets. I can just summon corpses now, of course. And a staircase. That's a pretty decent progression so far. Okay, some of these caster types are definitely dishing out more damage than before. Then again, this is level 32 area, so... Oh. Arctic missiles. Arctic breath, that's the thing, those missile types. Whatever, it's blue. But on the whole, this is still pretty doable. That's a yellow there. See if we can rally things together. Yeah, waypoint here, cool. I think that also implies there's a staircase over there up to the upper spire. I think those are flame blasts, but just highly stylized versions of it. Let's get out of there. Yep. Okay. That cost me a lot more minions than I was expecting. Oh, and my assumption was incorrect. There's no staircase here. Though this ought to be the level where the staircase is. Just haven't found it yet. You just take you out before you take my minions out. So recharge some minions. Noticeably, I do have to keep pressing the heal minions flask every once in a while, just to keep things up. Upper Sceptre of God. It's 2 more staircases now till we find Mr. Dominus and friends. Don't forget the friends. Half of the encounter is his friends after all. Here, I found those. And that's recharge some minions. Things are starting to hurt now if I judge my pet's life totals correctly. Let's see, something was shining up here. Void bears. And we can walk the outside of this one. What's the bonus here? Oh yeah, armor. That's also good. Panic button, secondary. If I actually start needing it, then extra armor is definitely useful. Okay.
My mana is spent.
Actually, I'm rather enjoying this slightly more aggressive style of play. The tankiness of the build affords me the luxury of being able to do this. And it's a bit more engaging. It's yeah, there's more to pay attention to. I can ignore just stray minions. It's almost like it's a speed run. Regal Orb. Upgrade a magic to a rare. I think that's the first one of the playthrough. Might even be my first one since the expansion. There's a door over there. Let's get over there. Upgrading a magic to a rare. I have to have a look at what I got. Actually, given that we are in the middle of bloody nowhere. Do I have something like that has prismatic resists that I'm not gonna grow out of anytime soon? This is not too bad. No, the armor and energy shield are gonna go up. Ideally, you use a regal orb on a piece of jewelry. I'm assuming, because those stats just stay. Okay, let's do this one. And we got 14 to maximum life, I think. The bonus. Better than nothing. And at least I'm using shiny currency. this habit of pack ratting everything away, not using it. Which is also a waste. Okay, have some corpses. Cabala's Regalia. Nah, that's not enough. This is not enough energy shields. I think that's my main problem with pure energy shield builds. They usually don't have enough mitigation, or I'm just playing them wrong, but if I'm just going for energy shield, then usually you end up neglecting armor and evasion. And all you have is a lot of life, but you don't have ways to mitigate the damage, so your effective health ends up lower. Some caster types over there. Fire penetration, 19% now? Yep. Yeah, I can end tanking for you. This is an interesting reversal of roles. In the beginning, the Flame Totem was my tank. Now I am kind of ending up as the tank, or at least a bit of a draw for fire. Because I'm sturdier than most of the minions. I really need a 5 linked item. Let's see, probably there. Get a 5 link. And just 4 links on all the other items that can't go above. Can start paying slightly closer attention to the final skills for the build, combining everything, setting it up correctly. Because I think I've unlocked most of the options already. It's going to be a fire golem in Act 4, of course. And then I think I had a question mark at Spectres. Because there was just no room in the build. On the other hand, these defensive skills, they are okay, but I'm not sure if they are that useful. Or maybe I can just use Vengeance with a life on hit and use that as my only one of those. I haven't even found Riposte yet, for example. I'm not overly convinced they are that useful for this build, because I generally tend to move about. It's not like I'm in melee range all the time or tanking all of the attacks. If I get hit, usually it means I'm either constantly tanking things or there's an issue. Well, then of course you plan for the bad situations. Let's see, full health, that's a potion. Okay. This is gonna get interesting. Let's go up and see. Mr. Dominus. And friends.
Exile has tested you, my brother. Now let's see what God has to say. My mana is spent.
I'm taking a lot more damage here than I normally would. On the other hand, I think I'm also dealing a lot more damage than I normally would. So I can actually just seem to be able to face multiple opponents at the same time, which is usually a bit of an issue. Wait. Right, let's not get hit by too many. Let's recover. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay, not getting the... Yep. Okay, so this is where Mind over Matter is a bit of an issue, I suppose. Because I can't actually cast my Flame Totem when I need to. Oh, wait, I have these buddies. Let's see, Arena Plate, Spectral Sword. Okay, this is a bit of a breather. Let's just summon some corpses. 4 of those. Yep. Totems. Oh, this is... No. Thinking this was Dominus already, but... He's got the beamy ones, not these. Okay, just drink a potion to make sure we stay alive, and more importantly to make sure the minions stay alive. Okay, that's next wave of enemies coming in. Keep drinking potions. Flame Totem over there. Keep summoning. She's got stuff. Reaver. Yeah. Orcus the Reaver. Pets, pets, pets. Need more pets. Yep. You. And that's. And now we have Mr. Dominus. Touch of God. Yeah, you can touch my skeletons all you want, mister. Not gonna bother too much with that, otherwise.
Die.
Yeah. Here. Have some flame breath. I have to pay attention that he's not gonna pop next to me. That would be painful. Is that Mark of Dominus? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that sends explodey guys after me. The more minions I got, the better that is.
Nightmare
prevails. Here. Okay. Standing in the middle of the beamies, that's fine. I have to say, I'm not overly convinced of Mind over Matter. I think it might actually be a detriment to this build. Because I don't have the mana, and I need my mana, and it interferes with my regen.
The touch of God. Die in awe.
Yeah. Come on. Here. Okay. Don't get hit. Cool. Right, let's flame tower this. Put some of the minions up. All I want to do is regenerate some flasks. Come on. Okay.
Die in awe.
Oh well, screw this. Here. Have some corpses. Okay.
Drink not from God.
La 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 la. Okay, this is way too much running. Yeah, okay.
Die in awe. The touch of God.
Yes, you do that. Touch your guts. All I want to do is cast my Flame Totem. Come on. Yeah, you there? Here, I have a Flame Totem. That's gonna kill you. This stage.
This world is an illusion.
Sweet. Yep. We summon that one, we summon some pets. We need more mana. Yep, I have that one. Yeah, we can tank it, I think. Yeah, Flame Totem. There were enough corpses now. Come on, one more zombie. One more zombie. Come on. Yay, Flame Totem. definitely interesting Dominus fight. Okay. In the circle, mana. Come on, come on. There. Okay. That was that. Maybe I should have wushed out and taken a town portal. But that would just have felt too wussy. Okay, well, so, in retrospect, the thing that killed me, in my opinion, is Mind Over Matter. I did not have the mana regen to back it up, so my mana stayed empty. And because I only carry one mana flask with me, this is what disarmed me and eventually killed me. And only the knockback effect from these vengeance skills, that was not enough to sustain me, unfortunately. So, yeah. Well, I'm still having a lot of fun with this build, even though I think I'm actually gonna play this one through until Act 4. It's softcore now. So, yeah, it's normal difficulty, standard league softcore. Which means I should have access to my standard softcore stash as well with a bunch of crap. I'll take the time to sort through this and then we'll see. So, well, it's too bad we died. Path of Exile death is not entirely the end. And I'm having enough fun that I'm actually going to continue with the build at least to finish Act 4. Get all the things in place, because I do have a bunch of notes. And yeah, I do want a 6-socketed body armor with all the support gems that I was thinking of. And just 4 sockets on the boots and 4 link here and no, this is already 3 link. Ideally get a 3 link on this one as well. Potentially use another weapon, I don't know. We'll see. Having flammability on this does open up other options because I no longer need to get it from another source and no longer need to cast it by hand. So this might get Spectre back in the build or something like that. But I'm gonna have to look through the implications of this. So yeah, well, thank you very much for watching and I'll see you next episode. No longer on hardcore, but still the same build and hopefully still as fun. And we will heal Dominus for good this time. So, bye bye.